Hey everyone, Skiller and Z24 here. I'm back with the second episode of the Crash Team Racing series. So we're on to the second level. We'll just get straight into the first race, Coco Park. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel and all that, and you haven't checked out the first episode, go back and check it out, see how I went, let me know how you thought I went and all that. I did win the races quite comfortably, but like I said during the video, the tracks and the races are pretty easy, but they do gradually get more harder. So first up, we've got Coco's Park, another pretty casual, easy track. As you can see in the corner, there's not many beans or anything, so we'll get right into it. Just using Dr. Engine's character again, trying to unlock more things and that. And I did not think I actually got that box, but it's quite helpful. So try unlock more skins and all that, so that's quite cool. As the day of recording at the moment, the next day is going to be a new Grand Prix, and it's going to have Spyro and a couple other characters from the Spyro game on it, and new stickers, new carts and everything, which is quite cool. And I probably will start using Spyro straight away, as I'm a huge fan of the Spyro series and all that. So that I'm quite happy that that's been introduced into the game. Can't go wrong with Spyro, to be honest. So they actually built up quite a considerable lead at the moment, so that's quite good, with Coco and Crash in second place and third respectively. It's pretty packed back there, but it's quite good to get a good lead, so you can actually just get around the track with no difficulties with people using their power-ups against you. That's very helpful as well, the shield. And that's the first trophy there on this next level, and unlock some Wumpa Fruit coins, sorry, not Wumpa Fruit. The longer you stay in the air, the bigger the speed boost you will get once you land. So that's jumping when you get a wee jump, and it gives you a wee boost when you land, which is quite helpful. You've probably seen me do it a few times during the tracks and that, so, and also when you turbo boost around, that helps as well. So that's the first trophy down on this one, and let's see who actually did end up second and third. It was Crash and Coco. First place again for Dr. Engine. And congratulations, you won a trophy.
You win a trophy. The more Wumpa Fruit you collect, the faster your cart will go. If you collect and hold 10 Wumpa Fruits, you'll be juiced up and your power-up will become more potent.
So that's actually quite a wee helpful tip there from Aku with the Wumpa Fruit.
This door, you must come in first place in all 4 races of this area.
Just drove too close to the boss there, the Puppies challenge. So just like the first wee level, you've got to go around and collect 4 trophies before you get to them. So we've got Tiger Temple here. It's got a wee shortcut if you can actually get the right power up for it, which is quite good, quite helpful. It's, how do I put it, when you're racing against your friends and all that, and if they don't know it, it's quite good, but if they do know it, it does, yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. Do you want to use that power up to go through there and let the other person go through, or continue around the track? I know when I play against Medicaid, it's quite a fun challenge to see what you're going to do in that situation. So I'll see if I can actually get the right power up for it. So back to what the Wampa fruit. So getting 10 Wampa fruit makes you upgrades a bit of your power ups and also makes you a bit quicker, as Aku Aku said. And we've got the right power up here to get through. So I'm about to get hit. But there we go. That's the wee shortcut there. So you just got to fire a weapon, or sorry, power up towards the wall there, so it opens it up. You don't want to fire it behind you because it won't open. You would need something like a boulder, a power shield. There we go, we've got a boulder, or like I just used before, one of the potions. The computer doesn't actually take the shortcut against you, I believe. Well, I've never seen them use it, which is just makes the game a little bit too easy. They could incorporate the computer to take the shortcut to make it a bit more difficult for you. Yeah, so final lap already. Got our 10 Wampa fruit like Aku Aku told us to, and just flying through the track. Let's see what weapon, power up. I keep saying weapon, I shouldn't be saying weapon. Power up, another boulder, so that's quite helpful. Went through the wee shortcut here 3 times. Sometimes you may get like a Nitro or TNT and you may not be able to get through the shortcut. And I believe I just got 3 boulders in a row in first place, which is quite unusual, but there we go, another win. Just over 2 minutes, and unlocked a new skin, Yellow Engine. So may we play around and change up characters and have a look around, because I'd like to unlock more new skins for the characters and that. So I'll still be play around once we get back after the wee trophy ceremony and all that, and see which character I'll go to. And like I said in the first episode, if there's any characters you'd like me to try out later on in the series, just let me know. If I had them unlocked, I'll definitely give them a go. And yeah, so this time we had Puma and Tiger. Tiny, sorry, not Tiger. Tiny in second and third.
Congratulations.
Let's see if Aku Aku has any more wee tips for us.
To get around a tight turn or to face a direction quickly, use the brake slide by pressing and holding the brake button while turning hard.
Could be a useful tip in in certain situations. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick look at Dr. Engine and the pit stop, coming back. Yeah, so I may move characters. Have a look at Cortex and see what I gotta, if I had to win 3 races as Dr. Neo Cortex. So we'll choose Cortex now. I'm gonna go with the blue Cortex because that looks quite cool. And like I said earlier, you can change your carts up. So I haven't actually gone over anything, but like, so as you can see, you can change up your carts and team chance, team everything, champion and all that. Champion cart looks quite nice there. And the hovercraft, I'm going to actually use the hovercraft for the first time. Doesn't require any wheels, but if we actually had other wheels, cart with wheels, we could actually change them up. I'm going to have a play around and see what colour I like the the hovercraft to be. I've still got quite a bit of the colours to unlock. I've been actually just going, I'll go with that one, just going around unlocking all the characters first. As you can see, I've unlocked quite a few of them and just got a few of them down the bottom to do and that. But yeah, so I'll give most of these characters a go if you want me to, and try unlock some of the new skins for like I showed you just before, Cortex. So I just got to win 3 races. So I've got 2 more to do, and then the boss challenge. So that'll be the 3 races I'll need to win with Cortex to unlock that new skin, and then I'll probably change up again. So we're just into, I believe it's Papu's Pyramid it's called. This one's quite an interesting one. It's got some sharp corners and all that. Got some plants on the side that like to eat you if you go too close. So these type of tracks are quite cool to do, bit of a challenge. And yeah, it's Papu's Pyramid. So we get right into it. First time using the hovercraft, let's see how it goes. Just sounds quite funny, doesn't it? And oh, just somehow did not get hit there. I feel like it's quite, the first time using this, it just feels a bit different drifting around the corners. Just doesn't feel right. Feels different. But it'll take a bit of use to get used to. It's a wee thing I just used there. I wouldn't say it's too much of a shortcut. Just some area I like to go to. Just keep away from all the people so they don't actually hit you with any power-ups. Yeah, this hovercraft may take a bit to get used to, but at the moment it's quite fun to use. I'm unsure if I'm actually drifting and it's making me any quicker, but I guess it is, as I've got a bit of a lead. There's a wee tip here. You could do a jump over here like that. I was just showing you that. Sometimes I do land that, but if I just got a decent lead on the other races, I don't normally tend to take it. Just as you saw there, I can fail, and it allows all the races to get back up. If I was racing a friend or someone who's quite good at this track and I need to catch up, it'll be something I'll definitely be trying to take, as it does speed up your races quite a bit. So, oops, I just hit that TNT. We'll go back to what Aku was telling us with when we've got a TNT on your head in the first episode, you've got to jump considerably a lot and it throws it off your head. So there we go, another win there for us, and unlock some more Wampa coins. So those Wampa coins are quite helpful. They actually, like with the customization part, they allow you in the pit stop to buy a few things. So either like more characters, more stickers for your carts, more skins for the characters, more wheels for the carts, more bodies for the carts. It's quite an enjoyable thing, like I said in the first episode, with like my nephews really enjoy customizing their carts up and all that. So you don't actually have to use, like I'm using the hovercraft. Before I could have chose Team Cortex's cart. You don't actually have to go Team Cortex cart with Team Cortex wheels. You can actually change it all up, which is quite funny. You can make some considerable funny looking cars, but they all work the same. So Akaraku's got another tip for us.
You can get hang time turbo from jumping. The longer you're in the air, the bigger the boost you'll get when you land. For a bigger boost, get extra air by hopping off jumps using the hop button.
So that was pretty much what we read earlier in the episode with the when it popped up here in the loading screen telling us the higher you jump, the bigger the boost is when you land. So into Dingo Cannon, I believe. I'm not a huge fan of this track, but like I said, you got to do them if you want to get further and all that. When I was doing my own adventure mode, just playing around, trying out the game. This race actually took me about 8 to 9 tries to actually pass. I just couldn't seem to get in first place, but we'll see how I go now. I for some reason I just couldn't seem to get a lead on everyone on this track. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just not enough boosting around corners or anything, or using the turbo boost, or I was just extremely unlucky. But and that always seems to happen when I play through this race. I always seem to hit those little things that fly across the track. So that's the first lap already done. They seem to fly by these races, don't they? When you're playing 30, see, I got hit again. So like 40 seconds for the first lap there. It seems to fly by so quickly that you feel like you're actually only driving for about 10 seconds or something. Yes, let's hopefully I can get past these things. No, 3 times in a row. I feel like I'm going for a record to get hit every single time. If I was doing the Grand Prix, if it was on now, normally there's a wee challenge that's called bad driving. You have to get hit 5 times by like the obstacles or something on the track and still come in first place. So if the Grand Prix was on, I could possibly unlock that in this race, but I did get past that last one. Oh, look at that, there we go. Just needed to back myself. So this race is a lot closer than any of the other races we had, but we still won just over 2 minutes as well. Coco in second, and again the Wampa coins, which are quite handy. So that's the 4 trophies. We're just probably going to get a cutscene here with Papu Papu, so we'll just listen into it when he pops up.
Papu much tired of watching puny slugs race so slow. Papu wanting action to lay Boom down big and prove Papu is world's best driver. Papu moves so fast, you munch tracks.
So yeah, Papu Papu's challenge, and those guys must be actually quite strong to actually carry Papu Papu out there, especially carrying the cart plus Papu Papu on top of it. They must be considerably strong. They didn't look it, but they must be. So this is Papu Papu's challenge. We're back on Papu Papu's pyramid track, which we just did a couple of races ago. And like Ripperoo, he also fires out certain wee power-ups and all that. I believe he does potions. Just try not to stay right behind him, just in case he hits us there. Yeah, so he does fire out the potions, like I said, and there we go, been hit. Throw a missile at him, but it seems to be, and that's not helpful. So I'm gonna have to try drive pretty good here to catch up to him. I don't want these boulders. I'm gonna try to get something else here. So like I said against Ripperoo, if you get in front of them you don't actually face these obstacles. Oh, somehow I did get in front of him. He must have, he may have got eaten by the plant back there. So once you get in front, those power-ups they keep firing out at you, they're actually ineffective, really. They're quite hard, just like before when I keep hitting them and going off the track. It's a very close race here. And he's got back ahead, so it's a very, very tight race. Final lap. Let's try to get this lap pretty good so we can keep away from him. And I'm not really driving that well, am I? Alright, try that. There we go. Hit him with a missile. Hopefully the next time he comes back at us, he's not. We can hit him again. Oh no! I've been eaten. I'm gonna. Oh no! I was gonna take that wee jump around. Oh, he got eaten by a plant. Oh wow! May actually get away with this. I've got away with that. Oh, I actually cannot believe it. I should have really lost that race. And yes, unlocked a new skin, red cortex. I literally can't believe it. So yeah, we'll just listen in here.
Papu not himself today. Maybe Papu not eating a big breakfast. You are fast for being so small. Here's key to help. Oxide much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more grumpy.
Sweet, so we got our second key. We're moving on to the next area. So the next level in that. Oh man, that last race was some race. It was really good to have a challenge like that. I should have lost. His fault for going too close to the plant. Also could say it was my fault for landing on one of the plants and getting eaten as well. Yeah, we won, and we're moving on to the next level. So we'll just drive there, and while I drive there, I'll just wrap up this episode. So that's the second episode of the Crash Team Racing series here. Hope you enjoyed that. Next time we'll be going through these tracks here, and then going on to the Komodo Joe's challenge. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed that. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time with the next episode of Crash Team Racing.